Welcome to your Smart Brain channel. I invite you to subscribe to the channel and like the video, because this way you help us grow more and more. Look at the exercise. It says 8 multiplied by 4, between 4 multiplied by 8. Here you have to be very careful, because many people do this exercise wrong. They make mistakes, they rush. Don't rush. You have to know the rules of the game. And what are the rules of the game that are important in this exercise? They're the hierarchy of operations. Look, I know that multiplication and division have the same hierarchy, but when we have the same hierarchy, I have to go from left to right. That is, I have to go as they are. The operations appear, then I have to do 8, then multiply it by 4, then divide it by 4, and multiply it by another. So you have to be very careful. An incorrect way to do it is look, 8 times 4, 32. And here, 4 times 8, 32, 32, divided by 2, answer letter A1. And that's it wrong. You're going to make a mistake if you do that. A lot of people are going to take a test. It's going to be an exam. They mark the letter A. They think they did the exercise right, and in reality, they did it wrong. And they get frustrated. It's not like that. So we go very carefully here from left to right. 8 times 4, this is 32. Then I have 32 between 4 multiplied by 8. I continue going from left to right. 32 between 4. How much is 8 multiplied by 8? And now, yes, 8 multiplied by 8, 64. So the answer was not the letter A. That problem, I was leading you into error. I was leading you to make a mistake. Answer 64. Letter C. Excellent. Be very careful with this exercise, because most students mark the letter as the correct answer, and that's not the case. It's not the letter. Welcome to your Smart Brain channel, and today I'm bringing you a new video. Let's understand these types of exercises. Here, in this exercise, in this calculation, we have division and then multiplication. Both have the same hierarchy. So, when we have an operation where the operators are hierarchically equal, I have to go from left to right in the natural sequence as these elements are presented. So, I would have to do 10 divided by 2 times 5. And what's the student's natural tendency? The student says 2 times 5 equals 10. 10 divided by 10 equals 1, and marks the letter A. And that's wrong. That's not how it is. Don't make a mistake about that. So let's be very careful. Let's be very calm. Yes, 10 between 2. Let's see. Make an effort. How much is 5? Very well then. I know that this is 5. Now, yes, 5 times 5. How much is 25? Which is exactly the answer that I have here in the letter D. Then notice how people put the wrong letter because the person who did the exercise assumed that you were going to make a mistake. So don't rush and don't fall into traps. A quick and easy exercise. Don't forget to subscribe and like. See you in another video. Calculate half of 4 raised to the power 10. And the alternatives are these. Look for raised to the power 5, 2 raised to the power 10, 2 raised to the power 19, and 2 raised to the 4th power. What will be half of this number? Let's do it, because this is a very easy, very basic, and very simple thing. Welcome to another video from your Smart Brain channel. And today, we're going to understand this. Look, for raised to the power 10, let's write it here. Look, for raised to the power 10, and I'm going to take half of this number. How do I take half? Easy, I divide it by 2. Very well. But I don't have a way to do this operation. Why? Because I have different bases. Look, I have base 4. Since I have base 2 to be able to do the division, I need similar bases, or that becomes 4, that becomes 2. Easier to do it this way. I know that 4 is 2 squared. Look, 2 squared raised everything to the 10th power between 2. Observe, 2 squared is 4, so I did not make any abrupt alteration. Here, everything is very logical. And why have I made this artifice? So that I have equal bases, because I know that when I have power of power, 10 to 2 are multiplied, then 2 by 10 is 20. Then here it will be 2 raised to the 20th between 2 raised to the power 1, which is understood. Now, yes, to do this division, I have the same base, and I have here the exponents. The rule tells me that I have to place the base and subtract the exponents. 20, 1, 19, and this is the answer. I want to know if you've guessed right or not. I want to see in the comments what your answer was and how long it took you to do it to the 19th, then answer letter C. Excellent. Thank you very much for watching this video. I invite you to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it with others.